Greetings, Kindred. I am Voivode Maquette, and welcome back to our World of Darkness and another episode of Level by Level, where tonight we, in this playlist of Celerity, are going to go through one of the most controversial powers of Celerity offered, which is Blink. I love Blink. It is so vague on how it works, but also direct in understanding. It has come up in game, and it seems when somebody is rolling so well, when the rouse checks are going in the user's favor, that this is one of the most disgusting, broken powers that speed can offer. But if a person's not rolling well, this power is a bane during a combat situation. Blink is amazingly written and so fully entertaining in a system like this, because it's not too much, though it can be outright frustrating for anybody who's facing somebody with this power. And truthfully, if you're fighting somebody with Celerity, it should be frustrating. Keep in mind that most Celerity powers will in fact cancel each other out. So if you are a person with Blink and you're fighting somebody with Blink, the power very well might just not be something you want to consider. But the book states, the vampire swiftly closes in on a foe engaging or escaping in the blink of an eye. To an unprepared observer, the user almost appears to teleport, a rush of wind the only sign of their passing. Now, at this level of Celerity, I would definitely state that you are not being caught on security footage for the most part. You would look almost like a glitch. You're there 1 second, you're gone the next. That right there can be interesting and a massive masquerade breach if taken in the right context. Cost is 1 rouse check, and that doesn't seem like much, except for the fact that, and I'm going to jump ahead, I'm going to talk about the duration of this power. It's 1 turn. 1 turn. You have to activate this discipline every single time you use it. And unlike other systems where you activated something and you get all other previous powers along with it because Celerity was a stackable discipline, this one no longer is. And Blink is incredibly useful and incredibly frustrating, but it could very well be incredibly costly. This power can definitely make the beast take a toll on you. Dice pool is dexterity plus athletics, or as needed. In other words, you can just choose which dice pool is going to make sense when using this, but dexterity plus athletics are going to be the default. The system states the vampire moves in a straight line towards the target, covering any distance under 50 meters, while still having enough time to perform an action, such as an attack, during the turn. If the terrain is in any way hazardous, the character needs to make a dexterity plus athletics roll to avoid stumbling and coming to a halt on the way. The storyteller may call for a contest as desired, especially if the vampire races a distant foe to an object or an action. Vampires engaging a foe with this power act as if already engaged when the turn began. So you could literally be up to 50 meters away from somebody, be on them, and stab them at the same time. Or you could very well be in a physical confrontation with somebody and then suddenly be on the other side of the room. That is the beauty of this power. And it really does, from the outside perspective, look as if someone has vanished right before your eyes and then reappeared behind them, or reappeared on the other side of the room. It is an amazing gift, and I think it is so cinematically beautiful. And as a storyteller, that is one of the most important parts to me. Not only does the power work and increase the enjoyment, or sometimes frustration, of the players, but it also looks good. Now, that being said, I do want to point out again, just because of the way that we typically do these videos, the duration is 1 turn. What are your thoughts on this highly controversial level of Celerity? Is it more trouble than it's worth? Have you homebrewed your own way of dealing with it? I personally like the way it is in the book, but everybody's opinion is valid, and I'm incredibly interested in it. I am Voivode Maquette. This is our World of Darkness and another episode of Level by Level, where we have gone through my favorite power of Celerity, Blink. Class dismissed.